Hello Leo, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here to give you a bi-monthly reading for the month of June 2024. In this reading, I will be drawing some cards from the Divine Goddess Oracle deck, and I will then clarify those cards for you with tarot. Please remember, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that not every message that comes through today will resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for another Leo watching. I do encourage you, though, to see your sun, moon, rising in order to get a more comprehensive message. With all that said, let's try to hop on your timeline now and give you some insight for the first 2 weeks of June 2024. Tapping into the Leo collective now for the first 2 weeks of June 2024. What do they need to know about? For Leo, for June 2024, first 2 weeks of June 2024. Okay, Leo, let's begin. What does Leo need to know? Wow, that one came flying out. For the first 2 weeks of June 2024. Thank you. What else does Leo need to know about? What do they need to prepare for? Thank you. Anything else here? Thank you. For Leo. I think that's all we have for you, Leo. Bottom of the deck, we have Lovers. This is a passionate connection with an individual that you have shared vision and values with. The first card that came out was Awakening. So there's some sort of realization, shift, or discovery. Could also be a spiritual awakening. You could be finding something out. The second card that came out was Deception. So this card is about false illusions. Could also be an individual, could be you having scarce mentality, feeling you're not good enough for something, or maybe even falling into bad habits. Recognition, admiration for your hard work is coming, and then expansion. There is the opportunity for you to pursue bigger and greater endeavors. So let's get into tarot now to clarify. Not going to take those because I have not set my intention, but the Hierophant is under there. We'll see if that comes back out again. What is this awakening about for Leo? For the first 2 weeks of June 2024, tell us more about this awakening for them. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Awakening, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, further clarified by the Five of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Well, Leo, to be quite honest with you, I do think that you received some sort of information in the first 2 weeks of June 2024. I think it's information that you've worked very hard at attaining, or information that you've been waiting a long time to receive. I think this shifts you into the Five of Cups, whether someone is leaving you behind or you are leaving someone behind. This could also be you leaving behind a job or an industry that you've maybe been in a long time. So we'll definitely clarify this more for you. Tell us more, though, about this deception. Tell us more about this deception. It does definitely look like you are finding out something. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Deception. There's more communication. Eight of Wands. Further clarified, the Chariot. This is coming in really fast for you. Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands, the Tower, and the Ace of Swords. So for some of you, I'll be quite honest, you are receiving communication. Now, this could be intel, I'll call it, information or intelligence you receive on your own because you have spent a lot of time looking into someone or something. And you may have, Eight of Pentacles that worked at it every day over and over again, trying to find something out. For others of you, you've waited a long time to receive whatever this information is. So whether you are acquiring it yourself or it's coming in from an external source, it is coming through very, very quickly. We have the Eight of Wands, which is the second fastest card in the deck, and that was clarified by the Chariot, which is the fastest card in tarot. So this is coming in very, very quickly and has something to do with your house, home, family, stability. Bottom of the deck here, I have the King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, but I believe this is you because that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So I feel that you are actually creating the Tower. I think you are, right behind that's the King of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But I do think that you're you're coming into some raw truth, some power here. I do believe victory is yours at the end of the day, because the Ace of Swords talks about victory, and the Chariot card talks about victory, and the Four of Wands talks about celebration and victory. It's the 1111 card. So whether you know it or not, the information you receive, that for some of you has been long awaited, or you've worked a long time to receive, about whatever deception was occurring here, I think it pushes you forward to dismantle whatever this is. So if this is in your professional life, this could be you finding out the raw truth about something, about some deception that took place. And then I do believe that you are making the decision to leave it behind, or at least to disassemble it. And for those of you where this is a relationship either with your family, Four of Wands, regarding a home, could be regarding a purchase of a home. You may be in the process now of purchasing a home, and in the first 2 weeks of June, you acquire some information about the structure of the home, or something maybe like an inspection falls through, and you decide to withdraw your offer. And yes, that will create a tower moment for the seller, right, if you're the buyer. But definitely something like that. Whatever was hidden or being deceived, or you didn't know all the information, it doesn't have to be actual like deception. Just could be something that you had a false illusion about, or you believed the job was a great job. You believed the person you were with, dating, married, whatever, was a great person. Family member was a great person. Whatever that false illusion was for you, or like I said, purchasing a home and you thought it was the perfect house, you received some sort of information, intel, communication in the first 2 weeks of June that makes you realize you need to put a full stop to whatever this is. I kind of like this for you because it's you coming into your power and claiming your own victory by stopping whatever this nonsense is. So I do like it, because I believe in the future you're going to look back and realize you really dodged a bullet here with whatever this is. Recognition. Tell us more about this recognition. And for those of you where this is at work and something was going on for quite some time, maybe you felt that there were some deceptive practices, or someone there was deceptive, you couldn't really put your finger on it. First 2 weeks of June, you very well could find out this information, piece it all together, bring it to higher management, and maybe you are, recognized, you are admired for all the hard work that you put in to discovering whatever this deception was. So you have to look at it that way also. There's lots of you watching, so it's a lot of different storylines. Let's further clarify recognition. One more shuffle here, please. And thank you. What wanted to come out? The Devil. Could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, doesn't have to be. Further clarified by the Death card and Judgment. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely some toxicity here. Deception, lying, someone or something wasn't what you thought it was, or was toxic, and you are finding out this information and you're putting an end to it. And I do believe that you will be recognized in a very public way, but in a good way, for doing that. So whatever it is you're putting an end to, I think you're going to have a crowd of people around you applauding. You may not even see that coming. Expansion. Tell us more about expansion for Leo. It's almost like you're defeating the devil with whatever information you acquire. Tell us more about the expansion. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Expansion. You saw me shuffle the World card. Further clarify the Empress and the Lovers. Lovers at the bottom of this deck, Lovers at the bottom of the other deck. So, and now we have the Emperor. Empress to the Emperor. Okay, I'm going to read this a couple different ways now. If this is work and there's been some deception going on, you've known about it, or you suspected it, you had a hunch, but you never really had all the facts, it looks like the data, the intel, the information is coming through. You're able to communicate that to your higher ups, or take some type of action to put a stop. I mean, you're literally, Judgment to the Death card to the Devil. Like, it's you ending the toxicity here at the workplace. It closes out that cycle of toxicity, and it looks like you are really looked upon by the higher ups of the company. I think this launches you into, again, bigger, greater endeavors in your professional career for doing this. So they're definitely making the choice. The higher ups, the two lovers card talks about a choice, making the choice. This is some sort of, like I said, public recognition or promotion for whatever it is that you uncovered here. So bravo to you on that. For others of you on the love front, you find out that your partner or spouse has been very deceptive or has not been honest with you. Could be a family member or friend, take it how it resonates, but someone very close to you has been deceptive. You're putting an end to that. You're making a judgment call. You are removing the toxicity from your life. And what I don't think you see coming is by closing out that chapter, there's something way better coming for you. Like, I want to say almost immediately, way better coming for you. So whether you're finding a new soul tribe, a new friend group, a new lover, it's definitely there for you. For others of you where it has been a third-party situation, or you've been juggling people, or you've been part of that third party, whatever that is, whether you created it or you're part of it, it does look like that chapter of toxicity, of deception, of third party, multiple lovers, whatever it is, that's all coming to a close. What you don't realize is it's coming to a close because you are being pushed forward spiritually, spiritual awakening and the expansion to actually be with your divine counterpart. I have the Empress to the Emperor here, regardless of what your zodiac signs. I mean, I know you're Leo. Everyone says like the Emperor is Aries and the Empress is Libra or Taurus. Yes, you certainly could be moving towards one of those signs, but any of the queens, any of the signs can become the Empress. It's just the Empress embodies the best qualities of all four queens. Anyone can be an emperor. The emperor embodies the best qualities of all four kings. So you are definitely, there's an old cycle of toxicity with a lover or multiple lovers, whatever that was for you. I'm not judging, but it's closing out so you can be pushed forward to being with your counterpart. For others of you, you are leaving behind another relationship, possibly a marriage, a Four of Wands here, that was toxic or had been dead for a long time. I mean, this was you like, I almost want to say like walking around handcuffed to a body, a dead body, hoping that you could resuscitate it one day. And then you finally wake up in the first 2 weeks of June and you're like, there's no way I'm going to bring it back. It's so past the point of like decomposing. It's starting to stink. That's the analogy. You're driving around with a dead body thinking one day you can resuscitate it, and you can't. And one day you open the door and you just kind of kick it out of the car. And I hate to sound so cruel like that, but that's really what it is. Some of you held on to a relationship, a marriage, or long-term commitment way longer than you should have. It became too toxic. You're putting an end to it, to the deception. You're having this awakening. What you don't see coming is by doing that, your counterpart is here. So some of you are leaving knowing your counterpart is waiting for you. For others of you, you have no clue what's behind door number 2. But as soon as you close out door number 1, the divine has your counterpart behind door number 2. So good on you, Leo. I did not expect your reading to go that way. But whatever it is, professional, personal, or romantic life, there is an end to a toxicity and a brand new, very expansive, beautiful, spiritually awakening beginning happening for you. So good on you. If you like this message, if any part of it resonated with you or you want to claim part or all of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Drop me some comments below. I always enjoy hearing from all of you. Until I read for you again, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.